Hello, Geminis. Let's get it. This reading is for the 18th through the 28th of April, Geminis. Hopefully you all are having a great week so far, Geminis. I know you are. Let's get into it. We're in the last quarter moon phase of this pink moon that we had. We had a full pink moon this cycle. For those of you all who like to follow the moon phases, so a lot of rose-colored glasses have been removed. So a lot of people are seeing things clearly. Your ruling planet Mercury is not retrograde at the moment, at the time of filming. So you get a lot of downloads, very clear downloads. Venus is no longer retrograde, so you're a lot of self-love. You're focusing on that. You're no longer doing an injustice to yourselves by not loving up on yourselves. Like a lot of you all are moving more towards a more aesthetically pleasing life. You know, a lot of wonderful things, Gemini. So let's get into it. All right. Let's get into it, Geminis. Let's go. Talking to you, every Geminis in your birth chart. I am prosperous and abundant in everything that I do. There it is. That's right. Speak it into existence. I am prosperous and abundant in everything I do, Geminis. Let's go. All right. I am the I am piece is source. That's the creator. I am that great I am. The creator. That's at the root chakra. So those are the seeds that you're planting at the root chakra as the I am. When you're creating affirmations, that's at the root. So at the root, you're planting those I am prosperous and abundant in everything I do. Speak it into existence. When people create their own affirmations, I am is at the root chakra. At the crown chakra is the I understand, I understand, I overstand. So, yeah. Try 752. So learn something new. There is something you want to do deep down, but you feel you will never be able to actually do it. Your angels remind you that you don't have to be an expert. Just go for it because you want to. It's time to download that foreign language app, try a new recipe, or look into steps for starting the vegetable garden you've always dreamed of. Do something new that you've never thought you could do. 752. So it looks like somebody could be closing out 2 cycles. 752 here. And in your throat chakra. So this blue right here connects us with the throat chakra, right? So you're closing out a cycle with possible something that you may have been kind of like at the middle of the road with, right? And may have been causing you some kind of disruption in your peace. This number 2 looks like a peace symbol. So something you're closing out a cycle. This right here, something that's like come to you. Something may have come to you like lightning fast. So you are prosperous and abundant in everything you do. So you may be trying something new too. Maybe trying something new. Let's get into it. Geminis. Let's do it. So, all right. Learning something new. All right. So when you say you are prosperous and abundant in everything that you do, and you're trying something at the root chakra, it's like what's coming to me, Gemini. Since you all are ruled by Mercury, the Mercury is the communication and messenger planet, right? And it is the knowledge and learning planet. Okay, it's a knowledge and learning planet. Your sign rules 3rd house, and that's early education, intelligence, sibling interaction, logic, reason, communication skills, short trips, hobbies, those kind of things. Let's get into your reading. Okay. The Empress card. Something in you in terms of your intuition grows. It grows. Like your intuition is like, when it grows like big, like you're going through a rebirth, right? So you allow something to grow inside of you, and it grows bigger and bigger and bigger until it goes through a rebirth. Like it just grows and grows and grows, right? So something about your intuition is so strong, it just doesn't stop until you go into a rebirth, right? Right, and you're prosperous and abundant in everything that you do, right? You're not a fool at all. Like, you may, even when you leave behind distractions, your intuition just continues to grow. It just doesn't stop. Your intuition, no matter where you are, your intuition just keeps growing and growing and growing. It just doesn't. Your intuition is like so sharp. It just keeps growing. You're that connected, right? Here's the Seven of Cups here. When the scales from your eyes are removed, you still see things clearly. You still see things clearly. The scales from your eyes, like I said, this rose-colored glasses, it just came off, like it just, comes off. But people aren't getting away with anything. Here's the Seven of Cups here. So window of opportunity. See this big window right here is huge for you. You see things. It's something that's global. Something for you is global. Even when you're apart from energies, it's global for you. Something is global for you. Here's the Two of Wands here. It's global for you. So window of opportunity for you is huge. Huge, huge, huge. It is huge, right? Here's a Devil card, because the Devil is in the detail, and you're so detailed. It's you know when people are chained to an obsession or lust or restricted in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Something you pick up on, and so you're trying something new, and you don't have to be an expert at something. You can just know. You just pick up on energy very well, right? Here's the Three of Swords here. Because of some kind of personal heartbreak, something you connect with, a broken heart, something you connect with. The heart chakra connects us with love and heartbreak. You connect with that. You connect with a broken heart. You've been so deeply heartbroken yourself. You connect with it, right? And you know how to, even in your meekness, you know when people are in survival mode. Even in your meekness, you know when people are survival mode, and you know when people are in, and I feel like you're meek as a lamb, but you know when people are in survival mode, right? You're sitting on your throne, carefully vetting your thoughts, trying to move on from deep disappointment and heartbreak. Right? Here's a Four of Wands. I feel like you're on top of something. I'm seeing a victory here, but I feel like you're on top of something. But you know when people are in survival mode. Even when people leave behind, when people leave things behind, I feel like you pick up on something, right? Yeah. It feels like somebody feels like a new sense of, like a new sense of something, a new sense of self-worth. Somebody has a new sense of self-worth looking at the cards. Here's the Eight of Swords here. Of like when you hear people are being talked to, like when people are being talked to like in a very hurtful way, somebody picks up on something. People that say they love people, but they talk to them like in a very hurtful way. It's almost like if you're on, I'm looking at this bus right here, like you're traveling and people talk to people that they say they love, but they talk to them in a very hurtful way. Something else is going on. There's something else behind that. That you know that's not love. There's something else that's going on behind that. There's a demon going on behind that. It's not something else. It's a demon going on behind that. Right? Yeah, so you're grateful that something is behind you. But there's nothing divine with that when people are talking to people in a very harsh way and they say that they love people. It's a demon or demons. Multiple streams of income. I'm seeing multiple streams of income for you. I'm seeing financial independence. Multiple streams of income. Something about multiple streams of income for you. I'm saying light high priestess for you. Because you've gone through a dark night of the soul. But I'm saying you stepping into the light, multiple streams of income. Somebody's definitely, you're trying something new because you're on top of it. You're on top of everything. On top of it all. You're a very nurturing spirit. You're a very, very nurturing spirit. So, when you're at a crossroad, when you're at a crossroad, the so when you're at a crossroad about something, and this is a gift, but when you're at a crossroad, in your feelings about something, you know, you can you're tapped in. You're actually tapped into others' emotions. You're tapping into other people's emotions. You're tapping into other people's emotions. Even when you're asleep. The moon card of when they're overwhelmed. A lot of spiritual gifts have been passed down to you. A lot of spiritual gifts have been passed down to you. You've inherited a lot of spiritual gifts. Something about your something about your 3 and 6 is 9. Something about you I'm gonna see how I can explain this to somebody. The best way I can explain this for you all is the movie Fallen with Denzel Washington. If you've ever seen that movie. You know, I want to say there was a scene in the movie where he goes to see this priest. And the priest was trying to explain it in biblical text. I got to remember the particular scene. But anyway, I'm going to explain it like this. So when there's this particular entity was jumping from one body to the next, and all it needed was a host. And I'm looking at this spirit here, fallen, overwhelmed. So I'm not gonna get too deep into it. But this entity right here was jumping from one entity into a next, one body into a next. Um, so yeah, I feel like you're moving because I feel like you're moving because I feel like you you have yeah. You're on top of something. You really on top of something, and it's making you financially independent. But you're not doing something for money. You're definitely not doing something for money. It's just a gift that you have. It's definitely not for money. Everything cannot possibly be for money. Like for real. Like really make that make sense. You can only buy with so much stuff. Like for real. Like how many you can have 10 cars, but can you draw 10 cars at the same time? Absolutely not. You don't have 20 legs. If you did, you couldn't drive. But anyway, here we have somebody scared with all the shade. But yeah, you know, you could have 20 garages, but there's no way in the world you can drive to all 20 cars. Like, so make that make sense. So you can't have. Some people are in love with money, but no, that's not. This is a gift. This is definitely somebody has a gift. So somebody definitely has a lot of gifts. You know when people are in danger. You know when people are lying to you. You know when people are and I'm talking to you if you're very in tune with your third house. Your third house. Your life path number may be 3, right? You inspire and you motivate a lot of people. You are definitely very clear. Something about travel in terms of like how information travels to you. It can travel through dreams. It can travel just through the air. You're an air sign. You love to learn about, just through travel. So you're trying something new. You're prosperous and abundant in everything that you do. Yeah, but so here you're nourishing your temple. Somebody nourishing their temple. So mind, body, and spirit. Somebody having a healthier lifestyle. Healthier lifestyle. So see you moving. So something is a win-win for you. Right action. So let everything that wants to go, go, and everything that wants to come, come. The source is rewarding you for allowing your intuition to grow. Source is rewarding you for allowing your intuition to grow. Don't let your past hold you back. Yeah. This is your calling on your life. This is your calling on your life. All right. That is what I have for you. That is what I have for you. Yeah. Yeah, people are going to demonize your gift. They're going to say, oh, this person is a devil worshiper, whatever. I mean, I'm reading cards, so y'all know people be demonizing card reading, but what and ever. So, you will be trying something new. So, home-based. Home is the harbor of the soul. It's the safest place you can be. Yeah. You'll definitely be using godly wisdom, right? So insight, use your best judgment. That's what I have for you, Gemini. Thank you for joining me. Like I said, something is closed out, and I'm seeing a lot of your wishes being fulfilled. But that is what I have for you. Hopefully this has been helpful. Thank you so much for joining me. You have a lot of clarity on things, but the scales from your eyes have been removed. Source is actually rewarding you for taking the high road, in something, and uncovering something, uncovering some kind of secret, something about your enlightenment. That is what I have for you. Hopefully this is helpful. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.